Today we're going to continue using our counting skills to work out whether we have more than of something or the same as. Here we've got yellow beads and blue beads. If we count them, then we can see how many we have. We've got 1, 2, 3 yellow beads and 1, 2, 3 blue beads. We have 3 yellow beads and 3 blue beads. So we've got the same number. 3 is the same as 3. So we can say we have the same number of yellow beads as blue beads. Now we've got one more blue bead. We've got 1, 2, 3 yellow beads and 1, 2, 3, 4 blue beads. So now we can say we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is a bigger number than 3, so we have more blue beads than yellow beads. Now we've added one more blue bead. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue beads and 1, 2, 3 yellow beads. We have more blue beads than yellow beads. How many more? Well, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3 yellow beads. So 1, 2, 3. So let's put those all together. So they're the same as the yellow beads. And we've got 1, 2 more blue beads. We have 2 more blue beads than yellow beads. How many red beads and purple beads do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 red beads and 1, 2, 3 purple beads. We've got more red beads than purple beads because 1, 2, 3, 4 is bigger than 3. How many more? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 purple beads. So we need 1, 2, 3. Put those together. And how many more red beads do we have as well? We have 1 more red bead. We have 1 more red bead than purple beads. Now we've got another red bead. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 red beads and 1, 2, 3, 4 purple beads. 4 is the same as 4. So we have the same number of red beads as we do purple beads. Now, how many purple beads do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple beads. We've got more purple beads now. We've got 5 and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 red beads. So we've got more purple beads than we have red beads. We've got more because 5 is bigger than 4. How many more? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 red beads and 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those together so they're the same as the red beads. How many more? 1 more. There's one more purple bead than red beads. Now, have we got more or the same? So let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green beads. And how many yellow beads? 1, 2, 3. So what do we have more of? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is a bigger number than 1, 2, 3. So we have more green beads than yellow beads. How many more? Well, let's count 3. 1, 2, 3. We put them all together. And how many more green beads do we have? We've got one more green bead. Do we have more or the same as of blue beads and red beads? We've got 1, 2, 3 blue beads and 1, 2, 3, 4 red beads. We've got more red beads than blue beads. 4 is a bigger number than 3. But how many more? So we have 1, 2, 3 blue beads. So let's count those red beads. 1, 2, 3. Put them together. And how many's left over? We've got 1. We have 1 more red bead than blue beads. Now, do we have the same number of green beads as pink beads, or would you have more of one? Let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 green beads. How many pink beads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is a bigger number than 4. How many more? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 green beads. So let's count those 4 pink beads. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So put those together and see how many we got left over. So we got how many more we have? We've got 1, 2 left over. So we can say we have 2 more pink beads than green beads. Okay. Do we have more or the same as the yellow beads or the blue beads? Work it out for yourself. How many more? Do we have more yellow beads and red beads, or do we have the same number? Work it out for yourself.